In the job hunt journey, a resume is your #1 reference. This document filled with all that you've done and all that you're capable of doing speaks for you when you can't speak for yourself. So today we're going to be going over some of the best practices for writing an effective resume. Formatting your resume correctly is one of the best ways to increase its effectiveness because how you organize the information on your resume is almost as important as the information itself. Keeping in mind the guiding principle that your resume should be easy to read and scan, the most important and relevant information should appear first. Within each section of your resume, a topic we'll touch on next, date should be listed in reverse chronological order, descending from present to past. And a more semantic note, using 11-point font is typically best. Anything smaller than 10 might be too hard to read, and anything bigger than 12 might seem a little unprofessional. Your resume is made up of sections. At the head of your resume, you should include your full name and contact information. This is pretty non-negotiable if you want employers to remember you and be able to reach out. First section of your resume should be the education section. Everyone's educational background looks different, but at the very minimum, you want to include the educational institutions you've attended, your major or educational focus, and the dates you attended them. Additionally, a general rule of thumb is to include whatever in your educational journey stands out and you think may be valuable for employers to know. Things you may want to consider adding are relevant courses taken, honors received, a senior thesis, or research projects you've worked on. After education is the experience section, which is truly the heart of your resume and details all that you've done outside of the classroom. The experience section doesn't need to be one long unbroken portion of your resume. You can break this up into particular sections focusing on different things ranging from professional experience, extracurricular experience, volunteer experience, personal projects, or anything else you think may be valuable to talk about. Lastly, the skills and interests section falls at the bottom of your resume where you can talk about relevant skills you bring to the table, general hobbies you enjoy doing, or languages that you speak. However, if you feel that your skills are relevant enough to the position you're applying for, you may want to consider putting this section closer to the beginning of your resume. The description of your experiences are made up of bullet points. Using effective language in these bullet points is a fundamental part of ensuring that your experiences are framed the way you want them to be. So when writing your descriptions, try to avoid using language like responsible for or duties included, and instead focus on highlighting the specific skills that you used in each occupation. You should try to start each bullet with a skill or an action-oriented verb. Additionally, you want to quantify and emphasize your results, achievements, and impact whenever possible in your past experiences. And lastly, some resume don'ts you want to avoid as you craft this document are: never exceed a page in length, never have a typo in your resume, never embellish your experiences, and try not to compare yourself to your peers and focus on articulating your unique skills and experiences.